Okay, this is a video that I think will be very good for new players, especially of course now that Global came out, which is where and how to spend your gems. I've already made a video on how to farm gems, and they have like two videos pretty much. One is pretty much talking about endgame. On endgame, if you don't know, I'm gonna spoil the video that I calculate how many gems you can get. You can get on endgame like for free, upwards to like 500 and something gems. It depends on how much they give randomly, right? Like if they don't give any gems, which I don't think they ever did, like not give any gems, you don't get as much. But usually in endgame they have like multiple like weekly activities where they drop gems and stuff. So that's how many gems you can get for free a month. But because this game has like more than just summoning, right? Like compared to like Dokkan, the only way of spending stones is summoning. But this game we have like costumes and everything, so what are the best ways of spending gems? Right off the bat, I think that no one should be summoning for every banner. Now, summoning for every banner is not good. There are very select few banners that you should be summoning on. This is not on global yet, but will be eventually, which is the daily rotation banners. Those are trash. Summoning for every banner is just not good. I know a lot of people do that on a lot of games because most games, they have like very featured units, like Dokkan fast units, or if you play Blazing fast units. But this game really doesn't have that. The only like really exclusive units are these guys right here, which are the original characters. We have 4 original characters now, and they have like their own specific banner. Like this is the only reason why I actually summoned for this banner, because this unit is actually pretty good. But the only reason why I summoned was because they're exclusive, right? But that's like not very regular that they come out. And even still, you can still skip them because they come back very frequently. Like other games like Dokkan, like doesn't, I think on JP Dokkan right now, there has been like 8 months since the last time one of the LRs came out, the LR Gohan and Goten. Like, Dokkan can take a while for units to come back, but Grand Cross literally released this unit right here, Red Darriere, which is the best PvE unit in the game, summonable wise, right? And then the week that her banner leaves, she's instantly put in the general SSR pool. So there's no need to summon every banner, because even if you, like, let's say you don't pull the unit, because this game doesn't have guarantees outside of the original characters. Original characters do have guarantees, which is a thing I love, right? These guys right here, this girl right here, which is the best in banner. After you do 10 multis, which is 240 gems, and like I said, you can get like upwards like 500 in the game if you like really are dedicated to the game. Like you get her guaranteed, right? So you spend like half of what you could get in a month, and then just leave it like happily, you know. But most banners are not just guaranteed, right? So maybe you just won't pull the unit in like 300 gems or something. You can wait and use like an SSR ticket. So like something in every banner is not good. Like I have here the list of, oh, this is not the banners. I have a list of banners here that JP had, and most banners, man, you can easily skip them, right? Like we're gonna have Helbram next. I don't know where Helbram is. Helbram is a must summon. Must summon for Helbram, 100%. After Helbram, the next banner you should be summoning on is just Escanor, which is gonna take a little while to come out. I believe they are gonna stall for Escanor. Maybe they won't. Maybe they will bring Escanor like earlier, but I believe they will stall. But I hope they don't. I hope they really. I hope they pick it up and really start flashing out those units so they can get a little closer to GP. Then after that we have like a Lilia right here. Lilia is a must summon. She's original and she's guaranteed, just like the other original characters. So really easy banner to summon on DM Meliodas. And after that, like after Blue DM Meliodas comes out, you can skip Valencia if you want. Like all these units you can easily. Valencia is also guaranteed. So like it's an like all the like must summon pretty much is a guaranteed, like the original characters. And then we have like a long time of like banners that you can easily skip. And then the Red Escanor came out. Like I remember, I had not summoned for any of these banners, and I had, I think, 1,200 almost free to play gems when Escanor came out. And I think I did a few multis in each banner actually, because you know making videos and everything. Oh yeah, I summoned for this banner right here. Like they give so many gems a month. Like Escanor, I did summon, and he's a core shop unit, so you don't have to summon for him. And these units, we don't know if they're actually going to come back for global. Skip, this king is actually really good, and he wasn't guaranteed. But his banner is an original character banner, so it's like a really good value banner. Esterosa is like a coin shop unit, and then Derriere. Like this is the timeline for JP. It's actually like we really listed down. Global is not so far away from JP, which is actually pretty crazy. But like banners, you can easily skip a lot of banners that you don't want the character. Like I would actually keep up with like JP YouTubers, especially JP YouTubers that have been playing the game and they have played with all the units that are gonna come out on global to like see, oh, is this banner worth summoning on or not? But other than that, talking about banners, are costumes worth it? Yes, costumes are worth it. Now let me make an example. Let me go here on PvP. Ungeared PvP, costumes are very worth it. Now I said in the beginning of the game, actually, I think buying costumes, you don't need them. In the beginning of the game. But like I am right now in endgame, costumes are very good. Play here. Like here's the thing, right? Let me take off this helper. I was gonna make a video with Kingbrom and then I decided last second not to because it's cringe. But hate Kingbrom so much. Let me put here, this is one of the most used teams ever, which is Escanor, Merlin, Gopher, and King, right? I'll give Escanor... Let me think of a link to give it to him. I gave him Hauser. Hauser is a good link. So, my team has 115k combat class. And I only have that because I have costumes for all these units. Like, costumes in ungeared matter quite a bit, dude. They really do. But it's an end game thing. If you're in early game, like everyone is on global, of course, it's not necessary at all. Like, all these units I have right here, the only reason why I have invested on them, buying all these costumes, is because they make the gems back. Like, oh, look at this, right? They make the gems back, right? By the way, only 5 costumes work at a time. You don't need to buy, like all these costumes actually are free. I never bought, like, any of these. Like, these are all free. All of these are free. But only 5 costumes work at a time, so you gotta put the highest rarity you have, right? Yeah, but costumes are totally worth it. But not right now on global. I would wait and get like your team, like as soon as you see that your team is like losing a lot of combat class battles, you then, you know, buy some costumes, but right now it's not needed. Like this is like super high combat class, but also because Escanor is a beast. It is because of costumes, but again, they make the gems back because I've bought all these costumes and I make like all like the gems every week back. And of course in PvE as well, they are better and yada yada yada. So costumes are a way of spending gems. That isn't that bad. But now talking about spending gems like gear, like it's not, no. Don't spend your gems on gear. Let me get a gear set open here. Boom, right? Gear can be rerolled with gems, but on JP and in the near future for global, you will be able to get envos so much easier. Like it's not hard at all. Like on JP, like stacked, I know I can get 200 envos per week because guild boss drops 100 envos per week, and PvP, if you are at the top rank, you also get 100 envos per week. So that's like so much re-rolling of gear, right? Every week, 200 envos. It's like super good. So and you don't need to get like fully like built up SSR gear right now because it's not a competition. You can get units maxed out, but using your gems on re-rolling gear is just not smart, right? You gotta get those R gears, C gears, UC gears that you can re-roll with gold, because spending your gems on re-rolling gears is not good. What else can you spend gems on? Like legitimately, because I only really spend my gems on costumes and of course summoning. I don't even know if there's anything else where they can spend my gems on. I mean, I know the shop, right? Honestly, if right now on global, I think this is worth it. These right here are very worth it because pendants are very rare, right? Especially now, in the beginning of the game, pendants are very rare. So buying these every day, it's not a bad idea at all. To keep buying these, but everything else, like these chalices are terrible. Look, 10 gems for a 5-star chalice. This is horrible. This is bad. This is bad. This is like this. It's 3 PvP stamina. You can buy PvP stamina with friend points, but it's just I guess if you want to just keep playing PvP, right? These are just bad value. Bad value. These packs actually, I did just recently buy the Gopher one, but I think on global, all the good ones, like this one, you get for free. On JP, you don't. Which you have to buy them on JP. But I believe on Global, you get all of them for free. So don't worry about it. Yeah, I almost forgot. Towns. I've seen people spend their gems, dude, refreshing the town thingy. So actually, I think on PvP there is a thing, right? Can you spend gems by refreshing? I think it's only on towns. Let me check. Yeah, here. Like, don't do this. Don't like buy everything from like a vendor, then refresh. That's just stupid. Like, that's just so bad. No, no, that's no. I've seen people do that and just no. I guess the last thing really is cosmetics for the boar hat. Now here's the thing, right? Most of the good cosmetics from the boar hat, they get for free, or they're not yet available. So on Global, you should only be able to buy the SR ones, right? Which I have them all because I've been playing for a while and I think they look good. But like stats wise, nah. Like look at all these SSR ones, they are gonna come eventually. If you're gonna spend gems buying cosmetics for the boar hat, you might as well just buy those others. And a few of them that I have, I don't know exactly which ones though, are free. They give a lot of these free cosmetics for the boar hat as well. So spending gems on that is just not good. And I think I covered everything about spending gems. And anything else that wasn't listed in here, just bad. Only like summoning on really good banners and buying costumes is like the only two things that you should be really spending your gems on. Like again, and the pen and stuff, right? The thing from the Merlin shop. I think this is not so bad. This is not so bad. I actually spent like because I do have the login pack that I buy every week and month, right? These ones, which are like, if you want to be pay to play, this is the way to go because it's the best value ever in any game ever that I ever played. So I would get like 12 gems a day just from that, and I would spend 10 of them here, which is pretty good value. But that's it. I don't think spending gems anywhere else is good. Especially like stamina. Come on, you can stand the pots. Come on, that's it.